Wahlberg duke it out on an all-new celebrity deathmatch, followed by a brand-new undergrad at 8:30. Then get wacky with the Andy Dick Show at 9. But up next, get slammed on WWF Heat.
There's no going back. There is no tomorrow.
Feel this moment for the rest of your life.
No force of nature and no act of God could stop this invasion from happening.
What it's time for is to find out who the phony tough is and who's the crazy brave.
This is ECW and WCW, the biggest threat that has ever faced the WWF.
The battle lines have been crossed.
Shane and I don't play in the interest of fairness. We're going to be playing dirty.
We will kick WCW and ECW's.
No WWF superstar is going to deny us from our destiny.
Yes, to the WWF.
As you look at a live shot outside of the Gund Arena, fans are filing in right here in Cleveland, the site of tonight, the site of Invasion. The arena's been sold out for many weeks. A night that many thought would never happen, a night that many thought was not possible, but it will happen here tonight. As the arena starts to fill up, we are live inside of the Gund Arena. Now, normally, we are live at WWF New York in the heart of Times Square in New York City. But Al Snow, this is a very important night. Al Snow, the coach, right here inside the Gund Arena. This is a very special night. In less than 1 hour, this very arena is going to be an absolutely fever pitch.
You are right. You can feel it already. It is building. It is going to become a crescendo in just an hour's time. And let me tell you, Coach, I've been doing this literally for years, and this is an event I never thought would take place. WWF, ECW, WCW, all under one roof, all at one time, fighting and scratching for all the marbles.
And what a main event we have tonight, a 5-on-5 tag team matchup. These 10 superstars handpicked by the respective divisions. For the WCW and ECW, it's Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, Rhino, and the Dudley Boys, and leading team WWF, the old Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Y2J, Chris Jericho, Kane, and The Undertaker.
And just so everybody out there understands what is at stake, this is not your normal dysfunctional McMahon family feud. Shane, Stephanie, the stars of ECW, WCW, they literally have everything on the line. People say that heaven is a state of mind and that hell is a personal place. If Shane and Stephanie and their troops do not succeed tonight, then they're going to find out just how extremely personal hell can be tomorrow night.
Well, you mentioned Shane, you mentioned Stephanie, and this past week, they said, they've crossed the line, that they're willing to play dirty, they're willing to break the rules. Well, this past week on SmackDown, we saw exactly that. It was supposed to be a tag team matchup. Booker T and Rhino taking on Kurt Angle and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But it started as a 2-on-1, but it didn't take long for Stone Cold Steve Austin to come down and strike.
And here it comes, the WWF champion, Stone Cold, will lead the WWF into Invasion on Sunday.
Tells it all. Stone Cold Steve Austin with right hands. And look at Austin's dominance. The WWF champion. He parted the Red Sea on Monday night, and he's dominating here again.
Booker T tossed over the top rope by the Texas Rattlesnake. The old Stone Cold, back with the fire in his eyes, back with the fire in his gut, hammering away at Rhino.
Stunner. Hold up for Stunner on the WCW champion. Just like that. Rhino looking for the door. Another Stunner.
Austin is cleaning house. Rhino and Booker T, victims.
Hey, Austin! The old Stone Cold Steve Austin! Guess what I have in here? Oh, it's blonde, but it's not Sarah. It's, shut up! Shut up! Get back your wife, Deborah? Yeah. You want her? Come get her.
Oh my God! And damn sicko DDP has abducted Stone Cold's wife.
And Stone Cold's got to go help his wife, who's trapped in that trunk at Diamond Dallas Page. And look at the carnage. First perpetrated by Booker T and Rhino, and then by Stone Cold.
It was a gore from Rhino to Angle, which knocked Angle out. And then it was Austin Stunners leaving. Wait a minute! It's The Undertaker! And he's been jumped by members of the Coalition!
Undertaker going around her DDP.
DDP stopped The Undertaker's wall! Undertaker going to Austin's aid, and now he's been mugged!
It's another numbers game. And now wait, there's Jericho, APA, Kane. It's a game play in the back.
This is what it's going to be like Sunday in Invasion! All hell is broken loose here at the Fleet Center, and there's Austin desperately trying to make it to his wife!
And the Page driving away with Stone Cold's wife Deborah in the trunk.
And Austin commandeering a limousine, commandeering the limo that's trying to get to his wife!
Austin chasing Diamond Dallas Page, who has taken Deborah someplace, and now Kurt Angle with the ankle lock on the WCW champion.
Will Booker T tap?
Go ahead, break the ankle.
Oh, wait a minute! Here come the Dudleys flooding from the locker room! Kurt Angle's been left alone!
Kurt Angle standing tall. Oh, ignored by Rhino. Almost broke Kurt Angle in half.
Well, JR, the street fight, the assault continues in the parking garage between the Coalition and the WWF. And because of this assault, Kurt Angle's been decimated, and he has no support from his WWF buddies.
And you gotta believe that Kurt Angle, he may be completely destroyed here.
His eyes are rolling back into his head. Stephanie with a sick smile, and you gotta believe, JR, that Kurt Angle has become a symbol for this coalition of what it wants to do to the World Wrestling Federation Sunday at Invasion.
These morbid human beings want to kill the WWF.
Oh no! 3D through a table!
Kurt Angle completely defenseless.
And Stephanie McMahon actually said it best. This coalition isn't afraid to play dirty.
You want her? Come get her.
The Rattlesnake fighting his way through a WWF and Coalition street fight. Austin in pursuit of his wife, abducted by that sicko, Diamond Dallas Page. Kurt Angle was left alone in the ring. And Angle would suffer the humiliation, the beating, the brutality of 3D through a table by the Dudley Boys. ECW, WCW, last rites to Kurt Angle, perhaps last rites to the WWF.
Coach, I don't think there's a person in that locker room backstage that has experienced what is going on here tonight. The tension is so thick, and not just the tension, the desperation, not just by the performers in the ring, but by every single employee that's involved with sports entertainment.
The excitement is absolutely going to be off the chart. And Al, I've just received word that we're going to have more information on matches that will be made for Invasion right here on Heat. So, of course, we'll have more details on that as fans continue to file in. We're live from Cleveland, Ohio. The site of Invasion is live on pay-per-view.
Jackass Sundays are back in full effect with an all-new lineup, beginning with the WWF Heat at 7, followed by the season premiere of Celebrity Deathmatch at 8, then an all-new Undergrads at 8:30. And don't miss an all-new Jackass at 10. It all begins tonight.
They said they'd be friends forever. Now, after a year at college...
Where's my big guy?
Oh, no.
Hey!
Get out, Dad!
They're about to learn.
Who wants me to kiss Amber?
Oh, yeah!
You guys first.
What? Oh!
Some bonds are forever.
Ow! Yeah, I kind of super glued myself to myself.
American Pie 2. This film is not yet rated. At theaters August 10th.
Dave Chappelle here. I'm setting this guy up on a blind date to show that right guard extreme sport works under the most extreme conditions. Ladies! You gotta get a number, dog. See? Extreme protection against odor and wetness. Love hurts. Goes on clear, doesn't quit. You guys are really hitting it off.
Right Guard Extreme Sport. Get extreme. Get Right Guard.
Call us!
Edwin will.
Thank you.
It's one day closer to July 24th. In Sync, Celebrity. Celebrity, the new album from In Sync, featuring the #1 hit Pop, plus Girlfriend and the Game Is Over. In Sync, on tour everywhere, in stores July 24th. Do you think you can wait?
On sale July 24th at FYE.
You know what I love about a Tic Tac? They're perfect. Not too big or too small. Only 1.5 calories. And just the right amount of mint. So you can breathe friendly. Very friendly. Tic Tac. Breathe friendly.
Just to dance away out of our constriction. Do you promise to fall? Do you promise to fall? Do you promise to fall? The whole funk, nothing but the funk. Ready or not, here we come. Getting down on.
Let's get set.
Wouldn't it be great to fly the family to Orlando and go on a theme park-a-thon? You could go to Priceline.com for airfare and a hotel room, then take all the dough you saved and visit Movie Studio Land and see family-friendly death-defying stunts, people in animal suit land, and watch performing plushies, and friendly marine creature land and witness the wonders of the briny deep. And then, if the super smart dolphins ask you how you did so much and spent so little, you'd say it's called the wonderful world of discount.
Hey, remember? Here's to the night your parents went away for the weekend.
Here's to the nights we felt alive.
Eve 6 Horoscope, the new album featuring the hit single, Here's to the Night.
Here's to goodbye, tomorrow's gonna come too soon.
Eve 6 Horoscope, available now on RCA.
Stay tuned for more head-banging, bone-crunching action at MTV. It kicks off an all-new season of Celebrity Deathmatch. First, hip-hop hottie Little Kim goes ninja on rock and roll legend Little Richard. Then, leading lady lookalikes Helen Hunt and Lele Sobieski double the pain as they fight to the death. And in the main event, George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg get caught in a buddy battle to end all buddy battles. Don't miss any of the action as the new season of Celebrity Deathmatch kicks off next, right here on MTV. Welcome back to Sunday Night Heat live from the Gund Arena right here in Cleveland, Ohio, the site of Invasion. And tonight, Heat is brought to you by 20th Century Fox's Planet of the Apes in theaters July 27th. Check out the sweepstakes at WWF.com.
And by the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Be like Coach. Drive hard.
And by Twix. It's all in the mix. Well, we are live now inside the Gund Arena. We continue to fill up this historical pay-per-view. We are less than 45 minutes away live on pay-per-view, and the tension continues to mount, Al Snow. It continues to get bigger and bigger. We just found out that a 6-man tag team matchup was made for later tonight on Invasion. The WWF's very own Big Show, along with Billy Gunn and Albert, will take on Chris Kanyon. John Stasiak and Hugh Morris is going to be off the chart.
Without a doubt. I think that the WWF team has to do the most important thing, and that is release the beast. Turn Big Show loose. Let him treat those people like the suitcase in the gorilla cage.
Well, you talk about beast. How about this? Another one. Champions versus champions. The WCW Tag Team Champions, Sean O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo, take on the WWF Champions, APA. It all started about a month ago. The APA were trying to round up the troops, but O'Haire and Palumbo took it upon themselves to invade New York City and invade our home, Madison Square Garden.
This is the WWF. We all helped build this house. Yeah. Now all of a sudden they want a piece of the pie? I say hell no.
Now these freeloading wannabes had the audacity to invade us. WCW wants to walk into our house. Then tell them just to come on. We're asking you to show why you're on this roster. We're asking you to stand up for what you have built. There's going to be a fight. I know there's going to be a fight because we're going to start it.
Let's Shane O'Mac's boys! Palumbo and O'Hare, the WCW Tag Team Champions, beating the hell out of Matt Hardy. Look at this! The troops have arrived! Palumbo and O'Hare escaping through the crowd! Looking behind, the APA! WWF beating the hell out of the WCW Tag Team Champions! The APA warned WCW, stay out of our house! The APA and friends have laid out the WCW Tag Team Champions! The WWF has struck in this battle for sports entertainment supremacy! WCW, it's real simple. Yum, yum, come get you some. We ask you, just be man about it. Quit sneaking up from behind. What the hell is this? Somebody just jumped Farouk and Bradshaw on the APA. Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare, the WCW Tag Team Champions, ambushing the APA. Palumbo and O'Hare are the WCW champions, big and powerful, but they're not going to intimidate, or they're not going to run roughshod over the APA. This Sunday on pay-per-view, it will be the WCW Tag Champions, Palumbo and O'Hare, taking on the APA. That's the WWF Tag Team Champions. Champions versus champions, not about gold. It'll be about pride and ego. Champions versus champions, and they'll settle it this Sunday at Invasion.
Coach, without a doubt, the WWF has historically been the place in the sports entertainment industry where people come to prove that there are the superstars within the business. And Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare are trying to do exactly that. It's one thing to be WCW champions. It's another to try and prove yourselves against the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, and especially against the APA.
Well, you're talking about proving yourself. This past week, you guys had to make some decisions on WWF Tough Enough.
Without a doubt, Tough Enough is totally about watching these kids deal with the fantasy as opposed to the reality. And this past week's episode did exactly that. We had to show those kids the reality, and then we had to, unfortunately, cut one of them.
Well, up until now, 3 had already left the show, but this week, you had to make your very first cut. Let's go back to this past week's episode of WWF Tough Enough right here on MTV.
Last week, we had 3 people quit, and these chairs represent almost like tombstones of those persons' hopes and dreams. Yesterday, we went through the process, making the decision to make the cut. It's not an easy one. It's not an enjoyable one.
Okay, guys, we have a decision to make. I have pictures of everybody, okay? Let's start off with Ms. Taylor.
I just think about not getting this contract and going home to that same sort of rut that I was stuck in.
I like Taylor's chances. She's in there, she's pounding out. That's a tough chick right there.
I think she wants the contract. She doesn't have a boyfriend, or, she doesn't have, strong ties.
She's a spitfire. Shadrick.
The thought of going back home, that scares the hell out of me.
It looks like he should be a good athlete. And the guy's got like 2 left feet. He's got a terrific personality. He tries very hard.
What's really killing me right here is just so much on the line. Right now, I'm the underdog, big time.
Next on my list is Paulina. She's an awkward, probably a clumsy girl.
Out of the 3 girls, I rate myself last.
Last on my list is Daryl. Do it the way I want it done. You're not even close. You're not even in the ballpark.
Gotta get a dude a little bit of credit, He's still sticking with it. 3 people quit. He hasn't quit,
I'm still very confident about being an overall winner at the end of this.
He's got some heart in some ways.
Lazy, tired, bitching, owning.
Today will be the first day that we actually cut somebody. I want you to go in to your lockers. One of you at that time will open your locker and you will find hanging in there a red tag. That will signify that one of you has been cut.
Here it is. Get money, boys. I just feel like really confused and just really lost right now. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna be the first one cut. No way.
We'll add another tombstone over here to the graveyard. Daryl obviously was not tough enough.
on the next Toughen Up.
I have never in my life seen anything that exotic.
It was wild, it was crazy, it was fun. Big bought me a lap dance. We all had a good time.
I had to dress up like a girl.
Dave will never live that down. He makes a great looking woman. My mom she's definitely proud of me.
Live from New York, celebrate 20 years of music television. MTV 20, live and almost legal, with earth-shaking performances by Nelly, Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, Sugar Ray, Depeche Mode, Blink-182, Billy Idol, James Addiction, Sum 41, Mary J. Blige, Method Man, Run DMC, Busta Rhymes, Salt and Pepper, P. Diddy, Ja Rule, Fred Durst, and DJ Lethal, Kid Rock, TLC, the grand finale from Mariah Carey, and tons of the friends we've made along the way. MTV 20, live and almost legal. Wednesday, August 1st at 8/7 Central.
Complete system failure. I'm going down.
In 5 days, crash into the unexpected.
Bow your head.
What? Talking monkeys can't exist.
Discover the unbelievable.
Get me the spaceman. How the hell did they get like this?
Challenge the invincible.
Kill them all. Let's go explain evolution to the monkeys.
Take back the planet.
Played that.
Planet of the Apes. Rated PG-13. In 5 days. Only in theaters.
Welcome to the Nokia Mobile Internet. Nokia, connecting people.
Michael Jordan is an idol of mine. Mickey Mantle was an idol of mine. Nolan Ryan was an idol of mine. Now, on a daily basis, I'm able to hold their rookie cards. Now, on a daily basis, I'm able to hold a game-used bat that was once used by Mark McGuire. It's a pretty cool job. Buy a vintage card because you had it as a child, and when you moved out of your house, your mom and dad threw it away. Buy it because it means something to you.
Shop at home, not your ordinary shopping channel.
Honey, I ordered a movie.
In every home, in every heart, movies have become as much a part of Americana as apple pie and the community ballpark. It's where families and friends enjoy the magic of the movies of our time. Share the experience. Tonight, pick up your remote instead of your car keys. Order a pay-per-view movie from Dish on Demand.
In front, and Sully wipes his face with this towel and then hurls it right at me. And then this plows me over to catch it, so I punch him right in the back of the head. I wasn't gonna leave without that towel. Security tossed me out, and I didn't even get to see them play awake. I bet it rocked, though.
Get inside the easy way. MTV's All Access Week. All this week on MTV.
And now, the Slim Jim Snap of the Night. Need a little excitement? Snap into a beefy, spicy Slim Jim.
Wait a minute! Who the hell is that?
That's Rob Van Dam!
Look at this!
Oh, it's both Dudleys and Rob Van Dam. Triple teaming Jeff Hardy.
It's a 5-star frog splash. Will Van Dam connect with that 5-star frog splash Sunday at Invasion?
Eat me.
Welcome back to Heat Live here on MTV. Fans continue to file in. We are sold out at the Gund Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. Who knows what's going to happen tonight when the WWF Hardcore title will be on the line. ECW's Rob Van Dam goes one-on-one with the Hardcore champion, Jeff Hardy.
Let me tell you something, Coach. The one thing that Jeff Hardy's going to have to watch out for is that frog splash. talking from experience, I've taken that frog splash, and trust me, if you happen to have a few woodland creatures stowed away for a rainy day, he hits you with that. They're going to be jettisoned so fast, somebody in the front row is going to get a free coonskin cap.
Well, Al, you hear that music playing. It's Marilyn Manson's fight song, and how appropriate the fight song for tonight for Invasion. But we talked about careers, livelihoods are on the line. It's not just the superstars in the ring. It's boiled over the referees as well. It started out as very, very professional, but now it's turned very, very, personal.
Hey, I'm telling you for the last time, keep your crappy shirts on your own side.
Yeah, we'll put our stuff anywhere we want.
You won't put your stuff around here anywhere, pal.
Who's gonna stop us?
We're gonna stop you!
The situation not just affecting the superstars and the stars of WCW, but they were the officials, the referees going at it in the locker room area. Nick Patrick can be extremely biased to these sort of situations. What is this all about?
Well, I'd like to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, but this guy gives officiating a bad name.
That looked like a quick count to me, JR.
You're damn right it was a quick count. Shady officiating by Nick Patrick.
How can you allow this to happen?
What can I do?
What can you do? I tell you what you can do. You can stand up for yourself, man. You can run over to Nick Patrick's dressing room now. You can kick the door in, and you can challenge Nick Patrick to a match at Invasion.
And you think you're a big tough guy? How about a match you and I at Invasion? Oh, I'd love to have a match with you at Invasion. How about a little preview right now?
Hey,
Hey, Nick Patrick, sucker punch! A cheap shot, a sucker punch to Earl Hebner! And Earl Hebner! Attacking Nick Patrick!
Nick Patrick's cheating ways didn't get him anywhere, but it could be a different story when Nick Patrick and Earl Hebner have a fight Sunday at Invasion.
This will not be a wrestling match. This is just going to be a fight. WWF head referee Earl Hebner goes one-on-one with WCW head referee Nick Patrick.
Earl Hebner has earned the name Bulldog for a reason. I have seen Earl going after people on buses and planes, and that was when he was just traveling. You can't imagine what he's going to do to Nick Patrick in the ring.
You know, as you look at your watch, we're about 35 minutes away from Invasion live on pay-per-view. We've already announced a new match for Invasion, but Invasion's going to start early right here live on Heat. A light heavyweight matchup. Scotty 2 Hotty going head-to-head with Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Stakes just keep getting higher, and I don't want to belittle the importance of tonight, but I think as a fan, this is so cool. The thing that nobody ever thought would happen is going to happen here tonight.
We're coming back right here live on Heat.
Some call these men the greatest entertainers on earth, flying without wings, defying physical limitations. But the risks these men take are great. Bodies have been battered, necks broken, careers ended in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the hazards are real. No matter who you are, whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
Jackass Sundays are back in full effect with an all-new lineup. Beginning with the WWF Heat at 7. Followed by the season premiere of Celebrity Deathmatch at 8. Then an all-new Undergrounds at 8:30. And don't miss an all-new Jackass at 10. It all begins tonight.
The speed of F-Zero. The horror of Castlevania. The moves of Tony Hawk 2, now on Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone to team.
The 7-Eleven Mountain Dew Slurpee. It's a bigger, better summer at 7-Eleven. in 5 days. Take back the planet.
How the hell did these monkeys get like this?
What other way would they be?
Be begging me for a treat right now.
From Tim Burton,
Let's go.
comes an experience like nothing on Earth.
Can't we all just get along?
Planet of the Apes.
We're in control now. We're the 800-pound gorilla.
Rated PG-13, in 5 days only in theaters.
Looking for a quiet moment? Get a quieter cookie. Soft, fruit, chewy Fig Newtons. Time out from the everyday crunch.
Hey, remember? Here's to the night your parents went away for the weekend. Eve 6 Horoscope, the new album featuring the hit single, Here's to the Night. Eve 6 Horoscope, available now on RCA.
MTV.com is your daily source for up-to-the-minute reports on the music and musicians that matter to you most, with constant updates throughout the day and exclusive artist interviews and performances. MTV News on MTV.com gives you an in-depth look into the world of music. MTV.com, you click it here first.
The attitude, the excitement. Nothing beats the experience of the WWF Live. Tomorrow night, Raw is War comes to the HSBC Arena in Buffalo. Tuesday night, we invade the Mellon Arena in Pittsburgh. Saturday night, we storm into the War Memorial Arena in Syracuse. 1 week from tonight, we will rock the First Union Arena in Wilkes-Barre. 1 week from tomorrow, it's Raw is War from the First Union Center in Philadelphia. And 1 week from Tuesday, we take over the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. There's nothing like the WWF Live.
Tori, do you think this is enough material for my tight front butt?
Plenty of material, Stace. What about this bra? Do you think it's a little too short?
Oh, it's cute, but too bad nobody will be seeing it because we're the ones that'll be ripping off Trish and Lita's clothes.
Yeah. Too bad the millions of fans are going to have to settle for Lita and Trish in their bra and panties instead of these unbelievable assets.
Well, what else do you have?
I have these panties. Do you like these?
I don't think I've ever been more excited to say history will be made tonight in the first ever tag team bra and panties match. Stacey Keibler and Tori Wilson take on Lita and Trish. The rules are very simple. Both members of a team have to be stripped down to their bra and panties in order to lose. I think I speak for everybody when I say I cannot wait, Al, for this one.
Tori and I, we have thought up of the first ever bra and panty tag team match at Invasion. So we're going to prove to Trish and Lita why the women of WCW always come out on top.
Trish, look, I understand we have to team together at Invasion for the bra and panties tag team match, okay?
Right.
I'm okay with that. It's business. But we do have some major personal issues.
Yeah, personal differences which began a couple of weeks ago when Trish Stratus in Lita's mind had the gall to plant a big old kiss on Lita's boyfriend, Matt Hardy. I don't think Lita's too pleased either with Trish's budding relationship with one Jeff Hardy.
Lita says, come on, let's just get this thing on. Let's get this settled right now.
Tori and I are going to prove why the women of WCW are much more attractive. We have better bodies, and we're way more athletic than Trish and Lita.
It was nice meeting you.
What was that all about?
Girls dig us.
Look at the look on Lita's face. She saw that all happen.
Man, this is not going to bode well. At Invasion between these four women, let me tell you.
Look, I know we're not the best of friends, but we are WWF, and that is why we need to stick together.
There's Tori Wilson and Stacey Keibler of WCW.
Tori and Stacey taking it to Trish. Here comes Lita.
And Lita means business here.
At the Invasion bra and panties match, we are going to humiliate them.
What I do to Trish Stratus tonight is going to be nothing compared to what we do to her and Lita this Sunday at Invasion.
Tori Wilson's going to find herself in a situation she's very familiar with. She's going down.
Trish and Lita against Stacey Keibler and Tori Wilson. Invasion is going to be unreal.
First team to strip their opponents down to their bra and panties wins. It's that simple. Two of these ladies are going to be stripped down to their unmentionables.
Bra and panties, first ever tag team match. Trish and Lita against Stacey Keibler and Tori Wilson.
don't think there's a male fan in North America who's going to be pounding his fist in frustration over this match tonight.
It's going to be a loaded pay-per-view event. You talk about loaded. We go to another tag team matchup of a different variety. A challenge match. Lance Storm and Mike Awesome from the ECW go head-to-head with Edge and Christian. And also in a one-on-one battle, Taz goes one-on-one with the WWF's own Tajiri. These guys are friends from way back, and this is unusual territory for Taz. Normally, Al, he's standing in this very spot for Heat on Sunday nights.
You know, that's funny you mention that, Coach. Do you think Taz will need the box he used to stand on once he gets in the ring tonight?
Now, I don't think we better make Taz any madder than he already is.
You're right. Taz is a very, very dangerous man, and Tajiri's going to have to watch out for the Kaza Hajime.
God bless you, Al. Well, anyway, you talk about dangerous. Another match that was just made for Invasion tonight. You talk about dangerous. Commissioner Regal throws off the suit, puts on the tights. He'll go one-on-one with the ECW Ravens. But you know what? Invasion is going to start real early. It's going to start here live on Heat. We have a light heavyweight matchup. It's going to be Scotty 2 Hotty, Chavo Guerrero Jr. It's going to happen next. But Al, who knows what's going to happen tonight at Invasion? We're only minutes away from Invasion live on pay-per-view.
It came from the street and into your house. Non-stop hip-hop. The 32 fattest hits of all time on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes.
Do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all.
You can't get this 32-track collection in any store. Non-stop hip-hop takes you way back to when style was fresh, rhymes were dope, and life was good. You can order this collection online at MusicSpace.com. Every artist on Non-Stop Hip Hop is on their way to the Rap Hall of Fame.
Me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. Sterling.
Why wait? Order this collection by Rush Delivery.
Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc?
You'll be macking and attacking with Non-Stop Hip Hop. To order, call the number on your screen or log on to MusicSpace.com. Save COD charges and order by credit card now. Rush Delivery available.
MTV 360 presents All Access Week. TRL cuts all the lines and gets you behind the scenes at some of the hottest summer tours. Plus, Mandy Moore, Eve 6, Blink-182, and City High stop by the studio. And each night get a front row ticket to a concert from the Backstreet Boys, Fuel, Godsmack, Blink-182, Weezer, Craig David, and Ja Rule. Then flip it to MTV 2 and catch concerts from Sum 41, Saliva, Uncle Cracker, Cold, Godsmack, and more. For up-to-the-minute all-access info, go to MTV.com. Get inside the easy way. MTV's All Access Week. All this week on MTV, MTV2, and MTV.com.
On the next Toughen Up.
I have never in my life seen anything that exotic.
It was wild, it was crazy, it was fun. Biggs bought me a lap dance. We all had a good time.
I had to dress up like a girl. Dave will never live that down. He makes a great looking woman. My mom she's definitely proud of me.
Well, Al, looks like next week's episode is going to be very, very interesting.
To say the least, these people had to compete on every level, and Maven and the gang had to go to a transvestite restaurant one night, and they had to compete to see who was the hottest chick. And I hate to say it, makes me a little uncomfortable, but I think Maven won that hands down.
Well, WWF coming up, of course, 10 o'clock night central right here on MTV. And next week, Sunday Night Heat returns to WWF New York in the heart of Times Square. And guest hosting Heat Live will be none other than Commissioner William Regal and his cohort in crime, Tajiri, as it were. But I mentioned it earlier, it's time to start Invasion and time to start it early. We're going to kick it down to ringside to the WWF Zone. Michael Cole and good old JR, Jim Ross.
Well, hello, everybody, and thank you, Coach. And JR, fans in 16 countries are going to watch this event tonight. An historic event in the making, Invasion from the Gund Arena in Cleveland.
You know, Michael, I've been around a long time, and I can't remember ever anticipating a pay-per-view more than this one because, without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, as hungry as the ECW, WCW coalition are, they're not going to play fair. And they have everything to gain here, and quite frankly, everything to lose tonight on pay-per-view. We have never been challenged as we will be challenged here tonight.
And the first salvo in this battle between ECW, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation will kick off here on Heat. Scotty 2 Hotty in light heavyweight action against Chavo Guerrero Jr.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 216 pounds, Scotty 2 Hotty.
Well, it's a very important matchup, JR. It will really set the tone for the rest of the evening.
Well, it will be our first inter-promotional matchup here tonight. Scotty 2 Hotty meeting Chavo Guerrero Jr. in a battle of light heavyweights, or if you're a WCW loyalist, a battle of cruiserweights, if you will.
And Scotty 2 Hotty has this crowd, the sold-out crowd at the Gund Arena in Cleveland, energized, and you can feel the tension, you can feel the electricity, you can feel the energy as we approach Invasion just moments away on pay-per-view.
Representing WCW from El Paso, Texas, weighing 205 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
And JR, what type of pressure must these two young superstars be feeling as they look again to set the tone for Invasion here tonight?
Well, there's a great deal of pressure, no doubt about it. Scotty 2 Hotty is certainly battle-tested in these mega WWF events. Chavo Guerrero Jr. is not. However, one thing that Chavo has going for him, and that is that he is a third-generation star in this business. His grandfather, Corey Guerrero, was one of the greatest of all time in Mexico. His father, a man that I know very well, Chavo Guerrero, was ahead of his time. He was moonsaulting before moonsaults were fashionable.
And not a very pleasurable greeting for WCW star Chavo Guerrero Jr. as he gets set to take on Scotty 2 Hotty, and the fans still filing in to this sold-out Gund Arena as we get set for Invasion. And JR, it is an event that fans have drooled over, but never believed would ever happen.
Well, I certainly was just exactly like the fans. When I was working at WCW beginning in 1988, no one would give this opportunity, this match tonight, a snowball's chance in hell of happening. But it is going to happen, and we're about 15, 20 minutes away from this match, this night on pay-per-view, that no doubt is going to change the direction of sports entertainment as we know.
And Scotty 2 Hotty changing direction. Guerrero up the rope, big kick off by Scotty 2 Hotty. There is so much at stake tonight at Invasion. Power, control, the WCW, ECW contingent, extremely desperate. Shane McMahon, his sister Stephanie McMahon Helmsley have poured their life savings into this project, the project to defeat their father, Mr. McMahon.
In addition, Shane and Stephanie have sold all their WWF stock. They're no longer stockholders in this company from what we heard them say last week on television. So it is a make-or-break situation, one would have to assume, for Shane and Stephanie McMahon, and certainly a situation that you're looking to dominance and power.
Cover the matchup, hook of the leg by Scotty, and Chavo kicks out.
Can it be done in one night? Well, that remains to be seen. And the whole ball game is about establishing dominance. Who will be the dominant team tonight? Will it be Team WWF or the coalition team of ECW and WCW?
Chavo misses with the right hand. Scotty 2 Hotty slips underneath Chavo Guerrero. Face first off the apron of the ring, and the action spills out to ringside. Little juking and jiving for Scotty 2 Hotty.
A lot of tension in the locker rooms, as we have pointed out over the weeks, ever since this whole invasion really escalated. And certainly today was, I think, the worst day for that tension that I have been around. And I've been around a lot of tense locker rooms in 25+ years. But this environment here today leads me to believe that we're going to see effort. We're going to see the physicality and intensity that we have not witnessed perhaps before on pay-per-view.
Guerrero, tremendous balance on the top rope into the cover. Here's the hook of the leg on Scotty. Could have it. And a kick out. JR, you're talking about that tension. You're talking about that electricity. For all of these guys, WCW, ECW stars, perhaps more importantly, tonight could be the end or the beginning of their careers.
You're absolutely right about that, and we're going to have 17,964 here in the Gund Arena, plus a worldwide audience as well, watching us live in many countries.
Among them Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, Bermuda, the Bahamas. This invasion touching all aspects of the globe. And Scotty, Chavo Guerrero with a nice elbow. And Guerrero in control. The WCW star with a drop kick from the second rope. Could have Scotty too hotty here and a kick out after 2. This is Sunday Night Heat live on MTV from the sold-out Gund Arena. Guerrero looked like he was going to go for another cover, but you see referee Brian Hebner there, a member of WCW, and it's interesting how the officiating has been determined for all of these matches here tonight at Invasion.
I understand that a coin toss was held earlier today to determine what officials would be assigned the respective matchups. And so we're going to have some, what we hope, not too much controversial officiating. Certainly a controversy in the officiating ranks when Earl Hebner and Nick Patrick, 2 referees, will have a fight here tonight. Certainly will not resemble, I don't think, a wrestling match.
Well, I hope the officials will leave it to the stars in the ring to determine what happens at Invasion here tonight. Scotty Juhati going to the top ropes. You can hear this partisan crowd at the Gund Arena in Cleveland. No doubt will be a WWF crowd as Guerrero, and you hear the groan from this audience, knocks Scotty Taylor off that top rope.
I'll tell you one thing, whether it's in Buffalo, New York tomorrow night or in Pittsburgh on Tuesday, you're going to find those are WWF markets. Those are WWF cities. And we're going to see that allegiance.
Guerrero into the cover, hook of the leg, could have Scotty here, and Scotty gets the shoulder up.
I don't see too many WCW or ECW signs out in the audience. They may pop up once we go on the air tonight on the pay-per-view. But right now, it's a solid home field advantage for the WWF here in Cleveland.
Scotty off the turnbuckle. Guerrero is in control of Scotty Juhati in this first inter-promotional matchup of the evening. Guerrero into the cover, forearm into the face, and Scotty gets the shoulder up. And the irony of all this, JR, is the fact that it was right here in Cleveland back on March 26th, live on Raw is War, when Shane McMahon pulled the wool out from under the eyes of his father, Mr. McMahon, and bought WCW.
That was the last night of WCW Monday Nitro down in Panama City, Florida. And we thought that it would be announced that Vince McMahon had bought WCW, but Shane McMahon came in the back door, quite frankly, outmaneuvered his father and bought WCW right from under Vince's nose.
And what a tremendous counter by Scotty Juhati. Guerrero getting hung up on the top ropes, and the referee administering the count. This crowd begins the clap, trying to gain momentum for Scotty Juhati in this first inter-promotional matchup on what will be a wild evening on pay-per-view at Invasion.
I'm a big proponent of these light heavyweight, cruiserweight matchups, if you will. You see a lot of offense, and you see a lot of athleticism from these guys that may not be 300 pounds.
Oh, look out!
But they're certainly great athletes.
The Bulldog to Guerrero, and you know what's coming next, and listen to the crowd. What do you say, JR? It's WWF country?
No doubt about that. And Scotty Juhati, they put the finishing touches here on Chavo Guerrero.
Hook of the leg. Scotty could have him. No, fails to hook the leg, and that allowed Guerrero to kick out. Scotty went for the leg hook, didn't do it, and Chavo Guerrero kicked out.
Matter of execution for Scotty Juhati. You don't see him go to the well and not do off. What a power slam. Great adjustment.
Hooks the leg, could have him. There's 1, 2, and Guerrero again gets the shoulder up. And this is the type of intensity you're going to feel and you're going to see tonight at Invasion.
Some unique matchups. It could be a train wreck tonight, or it could be one of the most compelling events that we have ever witnessed.
Oh, brain buster by Guerrero. Hook of the leg. Does he have him? He does. Chavo Guerrero draws first
you're a WWF loyalist that this is not a sign of things to come. There's Mick Foley.
Hey, Mick, we just got word that you were arriving. What are you doing here?
See that green Lumina? That's mine. Well, if you look back at my career, I mean, what do you think about besides the 3-time WWF title reigns and the best-selling books? You think about the fact that I've been beaten up, embarrassed, and bludgeoned by all three groups, WWF, WCW, and ECW. It just seems to make perfect sense.
Wait a minute. What makes perfect sense?
Well, Lillian, do you believe that actions speak louder than words?
Well, sure.
And take a look at this bad boy.
You're going to be a referee?
Not just any referee, Lillian. I'm going to referee the top secret referees match, and I will call it right down the line. And after I do that, let's just say I have another reason for being here. Okay? Have a great day.
The time has come.
This is our last chance.
Laying it all on the line.
The unthinkable has become reality.
The long-term future of sports entertainment could change forever.
We will check WCW and ECW's. The WCW and ECW align to take on the WWF.
A rattlesnake is back. Look at this. Austin is going to lead us into Invasion.
Invasion live on pay-per-view next.
Jackass Sundays are back in full effect with an all-new lineup. Next up is the season premiere of Celebrity Deathmatch at 8. Then an all-new Undergrads at 8:30. And don't miss an all-new Jackass at 10.
Don't stop till you get enough! Come on!
In Hong Kong, I'm Michael Jackson. You are Toto.
You mean Tito? Toto is what we ate last night for dinner.
On August 3rd, the Far East is about to get a taste of the Wild West.
Oh, y'all look alike!
Jackie Chan. Chris Tucker. Cutter.
I got this. We gonna die!
Rush Hour 2, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, August 3rd.
Oxy acne treatment starts to work instantly to fight pimples all day long. How exciting is that? Let's take the entire day to find out. Watch him use Oxy to unclog his pores, releasing active oxygen. Ah, it's actually killing acne bacteria. Fantastic. Oxy works with oxygen to fight pimples. Think Oxy, think oxygen. Get it?
What's up, you guys? It's Ananda Lewis here, kicking off the Pepsi Summer Challenge. Now that's where Pepsi hits the road and goes all over to find out which taste people prefer, Pepsi or Coke. So remember this summer, wherever there's sun and fun, there's the Pepsi Summer Challenge. It's the Pepsi Challenge. And Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi.
Nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coke.
It tastes better. So come on out and take the Pepsi Challenge and let your taste decide. Now this is a tough decision.
Innovative Sports Marketing, in association with Videosport.com, presents UEFA Champions League qualifiers live on pay-per-view. Don't miss the continent's top teams battle to see who will qualify for Europe's top club competition. It's UEFA Champions League soccer featuring club teams from Scotland, Portugal, and other top leagues live and only on pay-per-view.
Are we done yet? Dish for sale?
Nope. You're gonna have fun taking that down.
Oh, we're leaving the dish, taking the receivers. Dish Network's taking care of the rest.
That's a deal. How about a deal on this?
Dish Mover, the hassle-free part of your move. It includes delivery, basic installation, and a new Dish 500.
So, your color.
Dish Mover from Dish Network. It's free.
They will host Invasion in minutes on pay-per-view. PlayStation proudly presents the WCW ECW versus the WWF Invasion. Live tonight from the sold-out Gund Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's next, exclusively on pay-per-view.
And the main event will be the first ever inaugural Brawl 10, a 10-man tag. And folks, this emotionally charged pay-per-view all started on March the 26th, because that was the day that Shane McMahon bought WCW. The 10 men you see on your screen will no doubt have a hand in changing the direction of sports entertainment forever.
I now own WCW.
Shane McMahon has bought WCW right from under his father.
The WCW Invasion is on.
Are you afraid, Vince?
The battle lines have been drawn.
Are you afraid of competition?
Shane McMahon is trampling on his family's legacy. The battle lines have been drawn. The fight is on.
It's now time for WCW invade the WWF.
My God, I can't believe this. The WWF get dismantled. Where there's chaos, JR, there is opportunity.
What the hell is this? Why are the Dudleys? Why are Taz beating up their own teammates from the WWF?
This invasion just got taken to the extreme.
Damon and Shane McMahon on the same damn page.
I am personally responsible for the merger of WCW and ECW. I got one more thing for you. The new owner of ECW. Give it up for Vince's daughter, Stephanie McMahon. How's that?
And together, Shane and I have the power to run the WWF out of business.
And the future of the WWF as we know it is very much at stake.
You know, Stone Cold, the man that I need to lead Team WWF at Invasion is not a Stone Cold Steve Austin who gives me hugs. You know what I need? You know who I need? I need the old Stone Cold. I need the Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's a beer-swilling, foul-mouthed SOB. I need the kind of hell-raising Stone Cold Steve Austin who don't take no from anybody. I need you to lead Team WWF into Invasion. I need the old Stone Cold. Stone Cold, I need you, Austin, to lead Team WWF. Damn it, Stone Cold, turn around, come back, Austin, Stone Cold.
Where's Stone Cold? Not only is Stone Cold not here, but he's at some local bar drinking.
I gotta go find Stone Cold, okay? No one's ever threatened the WWF like this WCW, ECW combination. We've never had that kind of threat. Steve, I need your help.
This Sunday at Invasion, in the inaugural brawl, it's our 5 best against their 5 best, and their very best. Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't at his best anymore, now is he?
Starting tonight, we ain't taking this no more. Yeah.
It is up to every one of you to take out the WWF forever.
Yeah.
There's no shame in going out and fighting and getting your ass kicked.
The line in the sand has been drawn. There's no going back. Hey, after this Sunday, there is no tomorrow.
But there's no honor.
You're not fighting at all. Are you with us? Yeah. Are you with us? Yeah. Are you with us? Yeah.
Gentlemen,
now's the time. Get up. Stand up. Let's do it, guys. And fight.
We're outnumbered by ECW and WCW. Wait a minute. There's Stone Cold. It looks like the old Austin. The rattlesnake is back. Stone Cold Steve Austin is striking anything that by God moves.
Austin is leading Team WWF.
This is our last chance.
There's no going back. There is no tomorrow.
Feel this moment for the rest of your life.
No force of nature and no act of God could stop this invasion from happening.
What it's time for is to find out who the phony
tough is and who's the crazy brave.
This is ECW and WCW, the biggest threat that has ever faced the WWF.
The battle lines have been crossed!
Shane and I don't play in the interest of fairness. We're going to be playing dirty.
We will hit WCW and ECW